on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
It's hot, it is humid, it's sticky, there are black flies in September for some reason, but hey, our tiny home is here. The day has finally come. I can't believe it.
So exciting. We have been waiting for this for months and months and months. It's been delayed multiple times. This just isn't any tiny home. This is our tiny home.
This is actually our tiny house, the one we have been teasing you with for so long, and apologies for that because delays, you know, COVID happened and delays, and here we are, we're moving in right now. I mean, we just got here for the first time a few hours ago. Look, you can kind of see.
You see all the boxes behind us?
The boxes. We thought we'd turn the camera on because we know you guys will be just as excited as us. And if you're tuning in for the first time, you're like, who are they? Trevor, Anna, Delightful Travelers. Click subscribe. Make sure to click the little bell as well. And if it's not your first time here, it's very great to see all of you again. You ready to see our tiny home? We got a lot of work to do today.
Yeah. So we, I think, ordered the tiny house back in like February or something like that. And we've been basically purchasing stuff, sending it to Trevor's parents' house here in Cape Breton for quite a few months. So I honestly don't even remember what's in most of these boxes. They've never been opened. We didn't have time to even like go through stuff. So I feel like today we're gonna realize we don't, you know, we're missing pillows, we're missing random stuff. Hopefully not. Hopefully we're not missing anything important that we're gonna need to stay here, but wow, there's a lot of stuff to get through and bugs.
There's so much, honestly, so much. How did we order this much? It's just a very small house.
I know, you're probably looking at these boxes being like, how is all of this stuff gonna fit in that little tiny house? But it's going to. There's a lot of like sheets and like
a lot of
just
stuff
for the kitchen and, you know, lots of random decor.
This video is going to be mostly like us setting up some of the stuff. There's no way we're gonna get it finished today and give you like a proper tour. That'll be in another video, but we promise we'll do our best to get things going. Speaking of that, we'll show you around the outside really quick because you probably still haven't got a really good look at it.
So if you notice us swatting at bugs throughout this video, apologies. I don't think it's normally this buggy, especially this time of year, but it's really, really, really humid today, and I think it's brought out all of the bugs. Anyway, we thought this angle would give you a little bit of perspective on the size of the tiny house. This is our rental car, and this is our house. Not a rental, it's our house.
We were gonna move the car, but it's probably a good example of how big the tiny house is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can see it there next to the car. You all know how big a car is. One thing that we are very happy about when it comes to our decisions on the decor or the look of this place is the color and the black windows. Look at those windows. This is our dream tiny house. This is exactly what we hoped for. The color is amazing. We're right in the middle of the forest here, and just look at that. Look at that. Still can't believe it's here. One thing I know that a lot of you will be curious about is just how our tiny house made it here. And as you can see, it's coming down this dirt road. It's about a 10-minute drive, and it's a regular looking truck that brought it here. It was a long drive from St. John, New Brunswick, all the way to Inverness in Cape Breton. You can see it coming down through the forest, and eventually it gets to our lot. The house gets backed in, everything goes smoothly. In a way, we're glad we weren't there because we might have been stressed out, but it's just really neat to see it here now.
We will take you guys inside. This is not the official tour because obviously it's not even remotely ready. It's gonna look so much better in the next video. Kind of messy, but still gorgeous.
How about it? You guys can probably see how nice and bright it is in here. You can probably see how sweaty I am. It's very hot, so apologies for the sweat you're gonna see today. But I love the colors we chose.
Yeah.
So it's basically like a pine wood, and we kind of washed the walls white so you can kind of see the pine through it still.
Yeah, so you can still see like the grains of the wood and everything, but it's a light color.
Yeah, you'll see as we're just doing stuff in here today, like the floors are a light color. You might be able to see that the rails are black. All the hardware is black, and the loft up there, it's very high ceilings. Again, we'll have an official video in the future where we'll talk about really all this stuff, but you're gonna kind of get a glimpse of it today anyway.
We are up in the loft now. You can see how much headspace there is, which is not too bad at all. But I'm not sure if any of you have ever opened up a bed in a box. We took it out of the box, but it's kind of fun, so we thought we'd show it to you. Although, we don't have any scissors, or we do. They're in a box somewhere out there. So I'm gonna try to use keys in my hands to open this up, which might be a bit of a challenge.
I had to come up to help. We're getting pretty close.
I already hear the air going into it.
So you can already see this forming. It's hard to believe that was in the box it came. But yeah, it's pretty thick. Do you remember? Is this like a
I think we wanted to get 6-inch, but they didn't have a good 6-inch one. This is 8, I think.
Yeah, just because, you can't stand up here.
Oh my God. I'm so hot. I am so drenched in sweat right now. I think we're going to have a good workout today.
Well, if you're tired, this is the place to be tired.
True.
Especially now.
True.
But look, we got quite a bit of room up here still.
Yeah, no, I think this is going to be really good because they have that, like, kind of a headboard kind of already in there already. I like how they did this. We actually didn't know this was going to be like this.
That's awesome. So I'm back out here tackling this mess, this disaster of items that's just right in front of our tiny house. I just got the barbecue going, so that is a big plus because we did drive into town just a few minutes ago. You guys didn't see that, but we had to get some food, so we wanted to make sure the barbecue is working. It is, so that's a good thing. There's a lot more here to do, but I want to show you guys something. So check this out. Right by the entrance of our door here, the tiny home, there is these little, what are these? Are they hops? They look like hops to me. They're very small, they're very green. I'm sure one of you guys will know what they are. Maybe they're some kind of berry, but yeah, there's all kinds of them. If you guys know what those are, do let us know because we're very curious. Our cell signal's just okay here at the moment, so we can't even Google it to try to find out, but leave us a comment. In the meantime, let's go see what Anna's up to inside.
I think this is one of the situations where when they say it gets worse before it gets better, it definitely applies.
Yeah.
But I did find some towels. I found our duvet covers, so we do need to find our sheets.
Sheets?
Are somewhere.
Gonna need sheets.
I did find some kitchen stuff. Oh, I also found, forgot I bought this, but this very cute little hairdryer. How adorable is that? And it folds up, very compact. A bunch of stuff for the kitchen, like some mixing bowls, measuring cups. This will come in handy because there is quite a bit of dust in here.
Yeah.
Shot glasses, we're prepared.
Oh yeah, we just need some liquor.
Yes. And I also found, I don't know if anybody remembers when we did a tour of our condo, our new condo. I think we showed, maybe did we show this? Our very, very cute kettle.
Yeah.
We got another one here, but we got it in black this time.
Yeah, well the reason for that, if you look closely at things, and we will give you a tour at some time, but all of the hardware is black, faucets are black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
I think our shelves are going to be black. That's one thing that I'm actually going to run into a problem today when we're unpacking. When I come across like our plates and all that stuff, I think they're going to go on shelves, but we probably won't put the shelves up today, so things are going to be a disaster in here for a day or two.
It's also pretty late here in the day. We drove here from Halifax, which is about 3 hours, 45 minutes-ish, give or take, until you get here. So we lost time in the morning, you guys. We just have the afternoon. We'll be here tomorrow as well, and hopefully we can kind of get it finished. We got to get pictures of this place eventually as well, because guess what? It's going to be available to rent. You guys can come and stay here at our place in Cape Breton, in Inverness, Cape Breton. I'll show you guys the bathroom here. So we have our composting toilet, little kind of half sink. It's nice low profile. Then we have a nice storage area, and if you're wondering what's behind here, this guy is for the hot water. I think it's like kind of heat on demand. Now, I don't know a whole lot about it yet because it's new to us and we just got it. I don't even know if it's working yet, but we'll tinker with that later. We have a full shower. So we decided to go all out. We have this whole area here and this just fits perfectly. It's like a curved shower. So yeah, you can stand up. I can fit there. It's probably about 6 foot 3, 4, or 5 in height. Perfect. Well, good morning. It is now the next day. We have some coffee on the go. What happened yesterday was we just got very busy unpacking everything and pretty much crashed early.
Yes, we got lots done, but there's still plenty to do today.
Yeah, oh yeah. So we'll show you some of the progress, but we thought this would be a great time to tell you guys the story of why. Like, how did we get here? Why did we buy a tiny home?
Yeah, so last summer, we actually stayed in one for the very first time, and we really, really enjoyed it. We were intrigued by the type of lifestyle, like living in a tiny house.
Well, living with less in general.
Living with less, yeah.
Minimalism, basically. And we just love that idea. As some of you know, or most of you know, we are normally on the road. Hopefully that's going to happen again soon. So we like the idea of downsizing. We did that last year by selling our old condo in the city of Halifax and moving to a very small 500 square foot condo. And now we have this place too.
And we've downsized a few times in our lives. We started off with a house quite a few years ago to a condo, which was 1,200 square feet. And then, as Trevor just said, to an even smaller condo. So we're good at downsizing and living with
Oh yeah. So, and we enjoy it. That's the biggest thing. So, The idea was we're not going to be living in this tiny house permanently, although of course we're going to use it in the warmer months when you're in Canada. That's probably anywhere from May to October, of course, July and August usually being the warmest, but our idea is to rent it out. You guys will be able to stay here if you want. If you're coming to Cape Breton around Inverness, we highly recommend it because there's a lot to do here. One thing we didn't mention is we have a little something special close by this place.
Yes, there is a beautiful, beautiful beach just down the road. We actually showed it in a previous video.
We did. Maybe we'll link it. But it's a private beach, and there's a waterfall that goes off a cliff into the ocean.
That's definitely a benefit of coming to stay here. And if you are interested, I don't know when this video is going to come out. The listing may not be up yet, but if it's not yet up, I will put the link in as soon as it's ready.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions about the place, just let us know. We will be getting it decorated more in future videos, so you'll see the finished product. But of course, if the listing's out, you'll see the photos.
Back to work, more unboxing. I feel like we opened so many boxes yesterday, but there's still some left. This is something for people to cook with, because you might be wondering about that. There is a 2-burner cooktop or whatever you want to call those. And then we got this little convection oven, toaster oven. It's also an air fryer. I know that has been all the rage during the pandemic. I think we're the only people that didn't buy one, so we're joining the party. We got it open. It's a good size, not too heavy. If you're wondering about an air fryer, and I've never used one, so I can't really tell you exactly how it works, but I think it basically fries stuff without actually putting it in oil, so it's a healthy way to fry. But this also bakes, it toasts, it broils, it warms.
Yeah, it's cool. And we're not going to just keep it out right here because it takes up space.
I think we'll actually put it under the sink. Like there's lots of space under there, so we'll put it under there, and if anyone wants to use it, it's pretty easy to bring out and just put it on the countertop.
So while we're talking about appliances, I want to show you this fridge. It's black, so it matches the decor of our hardware and the rails. And look at the inside. The inside of the fridge is black as well. Have you ever seen that before?
I've never seen that, but it's really cool. And I also find it's really well laid out fridge. It just seems like it fits a lot of stuff for not being a really big fridge. Because sometimes mini fridges just don't seem efficient or something like that. It's like they didn't lay them out properly. But this is a really good fridge.
Just unboxing a chair over here. So if you remember, there's a little built-in table. I'll show you guys. Maybe I'll put a B-roll clip over so you can see what I'm talking about. We're going to have some bar kind of chairs. So it's kind of funny. The box is small, but here's basically where we're going to sit. So this is the same color. If you guys are going to be able to tell from way back there. I'll get the plastic off. But yeah, that is the same color as the couch I'm sitting on. Almost assembled. There you go.
Woohoo! Can you adjust it? Does it work?
Yeah, look at that.
Success.
I love it. Perfect.
Let's talk about what we have for outside. This is definitely going to be a work in progress, and we might ask for some ideas from you guys as well. We got 2 Adirondack chairs. They're like plastic but really heavy duty, and I like that they both have cup holders on them. We got 2 chairs right there and our barbecue. We also have a table that we haven't put together. It's like I guess an IKEA table. I don't totally remember what it looks like. I think it's wooden, and I think it's relatively small, but then the sides go up to make it bigger. We're talking about maybe getting a picnic table.
Yeah, I mean, we're not going to leave it laid out like this, but yeah, we would appreciate some ideas. There's also shade on the other side of the place.
Yeah, but something we need to keep in mind is that this is here for probably about 5 years. We're not quite sure yet, but definitely about 5 years. And then we have the possibility of moving it somewhere else. So we don't want to put anything too permanent down that can't be moved. Exactly. So keep that in mind when you make suggestions. So we're thinking, I don't know, like a low patio, but again, something that can be picked up and moved to another location. Patio stones, but I don't know if that's too permanent. I don't know, and I don't even know where to put stuff at the moment. It's like so many ideas.
So if you were wondering where this location is, we mentioned Inverness earlier. We're just about like an 8-minute drive outside of the main town, which happens to be a fantastic little village or town because it's pretty much an entire beach.
Yeah, so a few months ago when we announced that we were gonna build a tiny house, we also did a video about possible locations.
Yep.
And we did say it was gonna go here for about 5 years, but we had the possibility of buying land. That's not happening, at least not for now.
No.
So for now, the plan is to keep it here for the 5-year term, basically.
Yeah, and then we'll see.
And that kind of thing.
I mean, it's on wheels, so I don't even know if we said that, but some of you guys have probably picked up on that. Yeah. But we absolutely love this side of Cape Breton. You just get western sunsets. There's beaches galore. The Cabot Trail's close by.
Yeah.
So honestly, we really want you guys to come and stay here at some point as well, because you're just gonna fall in love with the area and hopefully our little tiny home. if you guys got this far, don't know who we are, Trevor, Anna, Delightful Travelers. If you're not new, it's very nice to see you again. Click on the like button, leave us a comment, let us know what you think about this whole new adventure we're embarking on.
Exciting.
It's crazy
so
to us.
Exciting.
It's absolutely.
I know we've been kind of overwhelmed in this video, so I don't know if it's come across, but this is so exciting.
Yeah, I feel like we've been all over the place. I mean, just with moving, you know how it is. Even though this place is small, there's just boxes everywhere. It takes a little bit of work to get it set up, but when it's done, we'll let you know. There'll be more videos coming up too. We'll give like an official tour, and we'll probably stay here a few days and show you what it's like to kind of live here, what it would be like if you came here, I think. Huh?
Yeah. All right, guys, that's it.
From Inverness, wishing you delightful travels.
See you soon.